Hello everyone, welcome in my channel Windows Form. So today I am going to show you create login window in C# step by step. So guys, it's too much easy, and you can create a login window. So first of all, design it and add some controls on a window on your window, like label control, and change the text of the label control, that is login, and also change the font styles like font size as well as the font bold. Add another label control for the as a label of the username text box. Okay, and second label control is used for the password as a label for that text box. Add two text box and the two button control, one for close the form, as well as the second is used for the login purpose. When we click on the login button, then display the another form, that is the success, which display the success message. Okay. If you want to add some pictures on your login window, like admin pictures, you can use the picture box, and also change the background color if you want to set it. There are the different background color exist in the panels. You can set according you, like this. Also set the button control according the button flat property of the button control. It's not looking like a good, so you can change it, the color of your window, like light gray. Okay, that's cool. And add a picture box control. To add a picture on the picture box control, in the image local source, that is admin. Okay, and the size mode of the picture is scratch image. Okay, now you can see this window. Yeah, it's good. When we click on the exit button, then the Windows form will close. So this dot close method you can call. Okay. Now you can create a new database, create a new SQL Server database. Give the name to the server, that is local DB and MS SQL local DB. Okay, and new database name is login DB, is the name of the database. Okay, after that you can create a new table in the database. Okay, that is admin table. So change the name of the table is admin table, and the ID property is the default column in the table, and you can add the other two field in the table, that is username and the passwords. The username and the password both are the variable type of characters, and the ID property is incremented by 1, that is integer by default. Okay, now you can add some value in the admin table, that is admin, and the password is the related to password. It's the same plain passwords. After that we can use the hashed passwords. Okay, you if you want to access that database table, then you can use EDMX, that is entity data model, that is entity data model wizard, and select the first of all the database name, that is login DB, and save this connection string in the form of login DB entities. Also you can add the sensitive information into your project. and select the admin table, that is admin login. After that you can use this context class and use entity framework. It's easy to use and it's better to do, because it's a time to use entity framework to solve this types of the things and solve the queries. It's very easy things you can do by using entity framework. That is the login, create login window form in C# by entity framework. So textbox1.text is not string.empty, it's not equal. If both are empty, then give a proper message on the message box. If it is not empty, then use login entities, that is the context class. Use entity login db entities, context equals to new login db entities, that class. So use the object that is context dot admin logins. Admin login is actually is a proper public property of that class, and that property is used to communicate with the table, where a dot username dot equals, that is textbox1.text. It's if it is matched the first and the default value, then get the single entity, or you can say the single tuple from the table. So if user is not equals to null, then you can compare the passwords, like user dot equals so the password will match user dot password dot equals textbox2.text, and if the password and the username both are the correct, then you can display that success message on the second window control, that is the success.cs file. Success okay, it's good, and use a label control to display the success message. So thank you guys for watching this video, and keep watching all other videos which is related to Windows Form. If the password and the username both are the correct, then give the success message. So you can use the class name, that is success s1 equals to new success, and show the window s1.show, that is the success window. If the username is not correct, then display the in the message, that is username not correct, in the else section, username not correct. Okay, if the password is not correct, then you can use the else message in the form of message box, that is the password not correct. Okay, so thank you guys. It's too much easy to create a login form, and keep watching all other things which is related to Windows Form. If both are text box are empty, then you can give the message to give the proper message on the Windows screen, that is username and the passwords are both are required. So thank you guys for watching this.